Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Suffix 20. Suffix today is fest. F-E-S-T as a word ending. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. All right, let's get right to it. The suffix fest is added to nouns to show a type of festival or large gathering. All right. We have a second meaning for fest also. It could be added to nouns to show an event or gathering where people do a lot of a particular activity. Okay, let's continue. All right, so first one we got here is Bloodfest, an event that is very bloody or involving a lot of blood. Okay, and here's our example. The soldiers storming the beaches of Normandy on D-Day was a blood fest. Yes, I remember my father had told me that he was there that day, and the river had actually turned, the water just near on the coast there, it had actually turned red because of all the blood of all the soldiers that got shot. And if you ever seen the old movie, Steven Spielberg movie, Saving Private Ryan, the opening scene of that movie is supposed to be the storming of Normandy. You see these bullets flying all over the place, and you wonder, how did anybody survive that? But that would for sure be a real blood fest. All right, let's go on. Cry fest or sob-fest. All right, they both have to do with crying. Sobbing also is crying. Something very sad, especially movies that are emotional and have had a lot of sad scenes. Well, let's continue. That chick flick was a real cry fest, or of course it could also be sob fest. Yeah, remember chick flick? I did a noun phrase about that a long time ago. That's a movie that is especially targeted toward women. It's very emotional, a lot of crying scenes in it, things like that. Let's continue. Geek-fest, all right, an event in which a lot of geeks attend. Okay, that computer show is a real geek fest. That is why they have a lot of pretty girls in short skirts to be eye candy to attract geeks. Well, a lot of people like pretty girls in short skirts too, but that's one of the things that I've often heard about that. They do that there because they know there'll be many, many geeks because it's computer geeks, so it's a computer show. All right, let's continue. Okay, here. So, this one should be Oktoberfest, the Bavarian festival held each year in Munich. All right, and here's our example. Oktoberfest in Munich is a real beer fest. So we actually got two of them in here because you got Oktoberfest, it's like the festival that's always in October. Although some other parts of the world try to copy this a little bit, and they may have their own Oktoberfest too, but the one in Germany and Munich is the original, and it is the largest. But it is a beer fest. There will be people all around drinking a lot of beer. Okay, let's go on. Slugfest, all right, a game or match that may have many heavy blows, a lot of punches, something like that. So those two boxers were pounding each other all night. It was a real slugfest. Well, yeah, so if there was an exciting boxing match where they're both hitting each other a lot, they might call it a slugfest. All right, let's continue. Snorefest. Yeah, this is another one that we hear. An event that is extremely boring. Or there's another one that could have another name too, a yawn-fest too, because to make you yawn. Also something that is boring. All right, so you say that movie was such a bore, it was a real snorefest or yawn-fest. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.